So the next few slides are the nitty-gritty of editing the body label of the new announcement. As previously mentioned, we will now go over how to add an image, format an image, add links, add a table, and format a table. So adding an image. To add an image to your announcement, click inside the body dialog box. The ribbon of the top of the screen should change to something like this. So here's format text and insert. And then you have all these different options here. And it's pretty similar to like a Word document. To add an image, we need to navigate to the Insert tab. Now your ribbon will look like this. And there are three options for inserting a picture. You can either do it from your computer, from an address, or from SharePoint. Let's walk through this on the actual site. So here's your title. We already went through that. So let's say title goes here. And then we are now inside the body. You can tell because there's an outline. So here's the body, and then your ribbon changed when we went to the body. So we're going to add an image, go to picture, and we're going to add one from SharePoint. So when we add from SharePoint, it can be a little bit confusing because you're not always in the right place. If you want to check your location, you can check where you're at right here. So if you can see right here, it says Camino Real. That's how I know that I'm in the right location. So it's schools, Camino Real. Sometimes I open this up and I'm all the way on top at the district level. So this would be like the district level. These are all the district pages. And the way that I would navigate to my schools, I would have to go to our schools. Then I would have to click on my school. And these are the options. So I'm like, oh no, now I have to find images. There it is. So now here are images for Camino Real, if that's the school that I was looking for. So let's add this. Click insert. And so now we have this image right here in our body. Let's go back to our PowerPoint. So that's how we uploaded something from SharePoint. If we wanted to use the address, we can use the URL. And I showed you how to find the URL. Let's go back. Go to our site contents. Open up images. And say I wanted to add this flower. Here's the URL. Copy. I can go back to my tab. I want to put it below, so I'm going to insert picture from address. And I'm going to paste that address in there. And there's my picture. And that was from an address. The first one was going through SharePoint, walking through the wizard. And the second one was if I had the direct address to where that image is located. And this third one is going to be from inserting a picture from my computer. And let's go to uploading. Let's add this picture right here. And click on save. And this is a gigantic picture. So this brings us to the next section, which is formatting images. So let's work with borders. We would click on the image, and then we would click on the type of border that we would want. So here's examples of a dark border, thin border, table border, light border. Image size. So the image that I uploaded from my computer was really, really big. So what I would want to do is I would want to highlight that image, and then I would be able to change the image size here. So let's walk through that. So I know that an image is highlighted because it turns blue, so let's highlight this one. Now let's change this to maybe 800. And so now it's a more reasonable size. When I changed it, I want to make sure that the lock aspect ratio is actually clicked, or else it'll look really funny. So before it was at 2000, and if I would have not had the aspect ratio on when I made it 800, see how it like squishes it? So that's what we don't want to do. We'll make sure that it's locked so that when we click on 800, it changes both the horizontal and vertical size. And we can do that for any of them. So let's make these all 800. So now they're all the same size. Okay, so if we want to delete an image, we select that image and then we just hit delete from our keyboard. So if I want to get rid of this middle one, I just hit delete.